Good morning. Happy Friday. It's almost the weekend. I'm so excited for today. I think today, like it should be a good day with a lot of good trades. Remember, zero DTE if you're feeling risky. If not, just pay a little bit more for next week contracts. So, what I'm looking today. Google, the 129 level that it's been holding very good. 129, right now it's above 129, so that's bullish. Meta, the 316 level. So it's either if the market is bullish, I want to see Meta holding 316, hold it at support. If the market is bearish, I'm gonna look to play puts out of the rejection of 316. Amazon is the other one that I like. It's very bullish. it it has like a big gap thanks to earnings. Ooh, it's selling off right now. So the 138 is the level that I want to see Amazon like holding. If can give me a pullback to 138, that will be a very very good entry. It needs to hold 138. So yeah, 138, even 139, it's a good one too. And the all good Kava still holding above 55. You should know Kava by memory right now because I've played this one so many times and I've talked about Kava 55 levels so many times, like for days, that you guys should know this one. So, previous resistance, acting as support, breakout, break, retest, holding 55, even 54, even 54. If holds 54, it's still pretty bullish, and it has earnings on the 15th. I think that's next week. So that one, I'm looking Kava if can give me a pullback to near 55, as close as 55 as possible. But yeah, so those are the main ones that I'm watching, mainly Google, Meta, and Amazon. So SPY and QQQ, 450 is the level that we want to see SPY holding it as support. Right now it's right at yesterday's high. So we want to see it breaking yesterday high and hold it as support. That's around 450.80 for QQQ, 376. So that's yesterday high. We want to see QQQ breaking 376 because QQQ has this little downtrend here from 385 almost to 371. So we want to see QQQ breaking that downtrend, and for me will be if we have a candle that starts at around yesterday high, which is around 376, and it goes back up to 380. And obviously we want to see QQQ breaking 380, but I don't think it's gonna do it just in one day. So yeah, 376 is the level to watch on QQQ. SPY 350, I will say above 350. I will say it's yesterday high. Amazon 130, 138, Kava 55, Meta 316, Google 129. So those are the levels that I'm watching. Like always, let's be patient and wait for a good entry. Even though the past few days my patience, it's been like I've been like losing my interest just because I like to wait a little bit after the market open. But That's how I trade. So there's not much I can do about it. That's how I trade and that's how I like to trade. Okay, so Meta, Amazon, Google. Gonna put Amazon here. Amazon is like super ready to just keep going higher. Okay. Nvidia 450. So watch Nvidia. Nvidia broke 450. That's yesterday high. If Nvidia holds yesterday high, that's pretty bullish. Oh yeah, Nvidia's just going. Just going. I swing 130, 131 Google calls yesterday before market close. I like Meta here. Okay. Meta calls. I'm taking next week 320. I think I'm gonna swing this one. Yeah. And same with Google. I'm gonna swing Google, but I need Google to like calm down a little bit. So I got a Google 134 for the not next week, but the other week for the 18th on the small account. That's gonna be a swing trade. If Google keeps holding 129, I think Google it's gonna go back to 134. So that's a swing. SPY is looking very bullish also. It's holding 451 and Nvidia too. Amazon is rejecting here. Um Damn, Google and Meta just flying. Yeah, QQQ broke 376, so that's extremely bullish. I think today is, yeah, and same with SPY 450. It's above 450 and holding it as support. Look, Meta, it's gonna boom boom. any pullback of QQQ toward 316, I'm sorry, 376, I think it's a good entry for calls. Let's see, QQQ 376.85 around there. That's your pre-market high. We want to see it breaking it. Okay, so Google just um filled the gap. It had a little gap towards almost 131. I want to see it keep going. Okay, both SPY and QQQ are right now at pre-market high. We want to see it breaking it and holding it as support. I regret selling Kava on the small account yesterday before market close because Kava, I should have like sold everything that it was tech related, but held Kava because Kava was it's a restaurant stock. So I don't think I should yeah, I think I should have like hold Kava, but whatever. It's kind of pulling back right now. So if pulls back to 55, um I'm gonna get into a swing trade again. Yeah, Google just flying Meta, so pretty happy with both my trades. Amazon is like holding here. It's holding this pre-market support, the 140, but I'm not gonna take Amazon. I'm just gonna hold both Meta and Google. Both look like amazing. Also, Amazon's like for me, it's between two levels. I wanted to see Amazon like either pulling back to 139, 138, so I could like enter here. But right now here it's between two levels because my resistance is around 144 and my support is 138, 139. Okay, so QQQ broke pre-market high. That's pretty bullish. We want to see it holding in support. If it pulls back, we want to see it like retesting pre-market high and hold it. So I'm gonna put a line there. SPY is it's having a little bit more trouble than QQQ. Let's see, we want to see SPY also holding pre-market high. 452 is the next resistance that I have on SPY. But I think it's a small resistance. I think let's see. We could retest that's Wednesday high. It's around 453.50, and then it has a gap to fill till 456.26. So let's put the gap here. Yeah. So this is what I was thinking, and I kind of knew that the market was going to be bullish today, or at least in the morning, because even though um Apple had bad earnings, and so Apple had bad earnings and Amazon had good earnings. The thing is, Apple earnings were not too good because they had like bad or not too good iPhone sales. But the rest of their sales were very good. Amazon is like, no, we're selling everything and we're doing pretty good, and they think they're gonna even sell more for Q3. So the market was okay. So I go with Apple that it had bad earnings just because they didn't sell enough iPhones, only the iPhone. Or I go with the one Amazon that is selling pretty much everything and they think they're gonna keep selling more. So I think the market is like, I'm going with Amazon because Amazon is selling like pretty much everything you can think of. When Apple is selling everything but the iPhone. So the iPhone, it's the one that is dragging iPhone Apple down, the iPhone sales. Ooh, that's an ugly rejection on QQQ. Yeah, no problem, Sam. So if you guys scalp Google or Meta and you guys are up, if I were you, I will just like end my day like that. Like, don't overtrade. I don't think it's worth it on Friday with zero DTE. I got both Meta and Google for next week. RTX, I got out of RTX already. I'm not trading RTX. I don't like that move on QQQ. But as long as Meta is holding 316 and Google is holding 129, 130, I'm still bullish on both. Ooh, that's an ugly rejection there. Ugly, ugly rejection. Is this any news? I think we have data at 10, right? We want to say QQQ holding 376. If uses 376 as resistance, the play is puts here, honestly. I got 320 on Meta. But right now, I don't recommend any calls unless you see QQQ holding 376. If doesn't hold 376, calls are no go. Yeah, this is a very bearish move on QQQ. Apple, watch Apple if keeps holding 189, 184. That move on QQQ was very weird. Pretty weird. Okay, I'm getting QQQ puts 0 DTE in the money. 375. My stop loss is gonna be if QQQ can hold VWAP as support. I'm gonna treat it like a hedge against my Google and Meta calls. But SPY is pretty bullish. QQQ, I don't know. This move was kind of weird. I think that was news. Some kind of news that I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's bullish. We want to see that, but we want to see QQQ um back above our pre-market high. High five. Yeah, almost 170 people and only 45 likes. You guys are the worst. Okay, let's see how this 5 minute candle is gonna close. If closes below QQQ, I'm sorry, below VWAP, I'm gonna add more puts because that's bearish. If closes below VWAP with a wick at the top, That's pretty bearish. Yeah, if closes like this, that's very bearish, and I'm taking more puts. But I'm gonna wait a little bit because I wanna see how this candle is gonna close. So 3 seconds, two, one. Okay, that's bullish. That's bullish. And that's bearish. Yeah, definitely bearish. Damn, that's an ugly, ugly candle. Okay, so. Those puts are up already more than 50%. Okay, so my I'm holding Google unless it loses 129. Not yet. If you want, you can close Meta. I want to see Meta if it's gonna hold this morning low. It looks very bearish. So if you want to close Meta, that's fine. If you have zero DTE, you're screwed. I don't have zero DTE on Meta. I have next week for Meta and Google. Very choppy. QQQ is very choppy today. Extremely choppy. Um, watch Apple here. I think Apple is trying to hold this like morning low. If Apple keeps holding morning low, Apple could bounce here. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, definitely choppy morning. But so far it's not looking too good. Not looking too good. So what I see is QQQ is trying to hold this support here, the 374.40. It's trying. trying. But the daily candle so far is ugly. Obviously, we only have like 20 minutes after market open. But yeah. Um yeah, if Meta loses 3,615, it could be a good put play, but I'm already on QQQ puts. I took a little bit of profit there. It was more than it was almost 60% up. So I took a little bit of profits there because it was 0 DTE. But now SPY is the one that is looking very bearish. So QQQ is trying to hold here, the support here. Okay, I'm getting ready to cut Meta. We'll see. We'll see. If Meta doesn't hold, I think it's 314. This is your support here. This is weak here. It's definitely done so. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, Meta is fighting here. Same with Google. Now SPY is under VWAP, so that's bearish. SPY, the thing is like SPY, both SPY and QQQ open between two levels. So it was in the middle of between 452 and 450. And it has a little gap here that it might look to fill. So the gap is toward 449.25. Maybe fills that gap. Maybe. That's an ugly rejection of 376 on QQQ. So I guess the market is following Apple, but Apple is holding. So I don't know why QQQ and SPY are dying here because Apple is holding very good so far. So far, it's holding. So it's holding 184, 185, and I think that's kind of bullish. Obviously, if loses this morning low here and it's pre-market low or this morning low, the market is gonna die even more. But so far, Apple is holding very good. Let's see if SPY is gonna hold 450 or not. I'm still holding Meta. This is why. Because I think I want first of all I wanna see if SPY can hold 450. I have Meta for next week. And also I wanna see if Meta is gonna hold this support here. The 313.10 around there. And same with QQQ. I wanna see if QQQ can hold these 373.80 around there. And this is why zero DT is so difficult to trade. If you're trading zero DT, you gotta like scalp, like be very quick. Pretty quick. Amazon is holding very good also. Let's put Amazon here because I like how Amazon is holding. And same with Apple. I also like how Apple is holding very good. If you want to hedge, you can get 0DT meta puts. That's a good hedge, but that's risky. That's pretty risky. Okay. Okay, so Apple looking weak. Let's see if a SPY can hold here. If not, it's gonna go down and fill the gap here. Meta definitely weak. Same with Google. Amazon is holding. How are you guys doing so far? What are you trading? QQQ puts, yeah. QQQ puts are paying. And if you got 0DT with me, so that was a good hedge. So I got 0DT QQQ puts, and for next week, Meta and Meta and Google calls. So I think that was a, a good move. Damn. So the market is definitely weak. Okay, look in the daily. So QQQ like just try to break the downtrend. That's why I wanted to see QQQ holding 376 because a hold of 376 for me was bullish and breaking this downtrend, but it's going back down. and it's making an engulfing, probably it's gonna make an engulfing candle here. If it closes like that, that's pretty bearish for tech. 110% up on the QQQ puts. I'm gonna 113, 115% up now. I'm gonna take a little bit of profits here. I cannot not take profit on a 100% trade. Meta calls are down 33%. Enjoy your weekend, David. See you on Monday. Mm, 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 mm. Good. If we want to see Apple holding these 184, 183.80 support, um, yeah, we want to see Apple here holding, but it's looking like it doesn't want to hold anything. Let's see, SPY, it's a pre-market low. Same for SPY. We want to see SPY holding pre-market low. 449. We want to see SPY holding here. Yeah, I think I'm not hearing music. Buenos días. So yeah, for these small accounts, I think um for a small account, I think the small account should, like, if you have a small account, you should wait for a clear trend of the market. So right now, like, I got Google calls. I don't think that that was a good move for the small account, because the market right now, it's choppy. Like on the daily, on the week, like on the monthly is still bullish, but on the daily it's in a small downtrend. So for me, that's kind of choppy to swing trade. And for a change of the trend, Um, so right now on the weekly, it is still in an uptrend, but if we close this weekly candle like this, that's bearish unless it holds 450. Unless it holds 450. It will be even better if it can hold 452. But the weekly candle, it's engulfing 2 weeks before. So that's pretty bearish if closes like this under 450. Ideally, I want to see it closing holding 452. It will be very bullish. No, I'm not Paisa, I'm Venezuelan. Okay, watch up Amazon here. I like Amazon here. And QQQ just did a like bullish candle here on the 5 minutes. Most of the time when you have this type of candle at the bottom of the trend, that's change of trend. So I'm getting rid of my runners on the QQQ puts. Um, that was a killer trade. I'm getting Amazon 0 DTE 142 calls. My stop is gonna be morning low. Yeah, under 450, the weekly uh candle on SPY under 450 will be bearish. I'm getting Kava 60 calls on the small account. I like that bounce out of 55. Kava only have monthly, so Kava only have monthly contracts. I use I have Webull, Interactive, E-Trade. I have the E-Trade account for the small account, and I also use Robinhood. It depends if I'm swing trading, if I'm scalping, it depends. Have a great weekend. Bye. So Kava, you guys, if you're trading Kava, you need to understand that Kava, it has like a wide spread, doesn't move quite well, and sometimes doesn't move with the market. Looks like SPY and QQQ are kind of doing a bear flag. Mm-mm. Martinez, don't start. Like, calm down. Get your shit together. Like, stop it. I already told you what you need to do. You need to stop trading. But if you don't want to listen, okay. So. Um, Google, it's holding 129. It's holding morning low. It's above, still above like 129. It's pre-market low. That's your support. That's good if it keeps holding 129. We want to see Meta back to 315, 316. We want to see it holding this low here. That's pre-market low also. So 313 is the pre-market low on Meta. Amazon keeps holding here, so I like this setup on Amazon. That's a very good entry with a tight stop loss. So the thing is, like, you cannot trade with emotions. Emotions are gonna like mess up your trading. You need to trade with a plan. Okay. So SPY going back to 450. We want to see a SPY holding the VWAP as support. And same with QQQ, but I want to see QQQ at 376. So see, SPY just bouncing out of this level that I was watching from yesterday, just right there. It bouncing right there, and that's also pre-market low. So that level, it's definitely support. It's acting as support right now. Um, I'm in Amazon calls, but if you wanna do puts, if you're looking to play puts on Amazon, like that's a good entry. Your stop loss it will be morning high. Like Amazon is right in the middle. You can play puts or calls. I'm going towards calls because I like because buying QQQ were at support. It's they are they were near support, so that's why I took Amazon calls here. Now let's see if SPY it's gonna reject VWAP. So far both SPY and QQQ are rejecting the 9 EMA, so it's bearish. Because QQQ is tech and Amazon is tech. So if you're playing anything related to tech, you need to watch QQQ. So the top 10 holdings on QQQ are these ones: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, and those ones, and Google. So um Amazon is a little bit over 5% off QQQ. So that's why um these 10 stocks are gonna move with QQQ and the other way around. So Apple is the one that has the bigger position on QQQ. And now we have this slow move choppiness that I wasn't like I thought today we were gonna have like a clear trend the entire day after Amazon and Apple's earnings, but maybe the market is confused because Amazon had amazing earnings and Apple had bad earnings. So maybe that's why we have this choppy reaction here. Yeah, no problem, Nate. Okay, okay, so Amazon doing great. I think it's ready to boom boom. No, I'm not in AMD anymore. I think we need to wait and see, honestly, because with choppy market, we don't know. Like, it's impossible for me to know what's gonna happen. And remember, trading is not about guessing what's gonna happen later today or next week or tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is Saturday, but trading is reacting to whatever the market is doing. So I don't know what's gonna happen next week. First of all, I need to see um SPY holding 450, and then I want to see a SPY holding 452 for me to be bullish. Under 450, for me it's bearish. Yeah, it's SPY, it's a VWAP. We want to see it holding VWAP. But if we have choppy day, VWAP 90 MA doesn't matter if it's above or under. It's gonna, the only thing that is gonna matter is how the daily candle is looking and the levels. Because on a choppy market, uh VWAP and INEMA doesn't work, are irrelevant on a choppy day, because VWAP and INEMA are like, you cannot use it on bigger time frames. Yeah, Apple is fighting here, but it's still on a downtrend, and it's on the VWAP and INEMA, but it's still on a downtrend. It can still go down to 184, 180, 183.50 or 183, and if holds there, it could be bullish. So it still can go down here to morning low. But if it holds here, there, it's still bullish. Meta, definitely weak. SPY is rejecting here. Mm, 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 mm. It's almost 10:30. We have already 1 hour after market open. Okay, that's kind of bullish. Yeah, I'm still holding Google and Meta, but I don't really love Meta here because um yeah, it's looking bearish. Meta is looking bearish. But I do like that Google is above 129. Like I'm still holding 129. Still holding Google for next week. And I also like Amazon here. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see my Amazon calls. I have Amazon calls, so yeah, I want to see Amazon going higher. I'm already 27% up on Amazon. I think Amazon is gonna try to go to 144 at least. 143, 144. 144. I want to see it at 144. Almost 30% on Amazon. That's very bullish. On SPY, what's Nvidia doing? I don't know. Mm, yeah. Nvidia is held pre-market low, so that's bullish, but it's looking exactly like QQQ. So you can play Nvidia or you can play QQQ, pretty much the same. But I would like to see first Nvidia holding yesterday high as support. So for me, that's the level for Nvidia. I'm not gonna play Nvidia because I already have Meta, Google, and Amazon, but for me, Nvidia needs to hold yesterday high as support. And look, yesterday high, so it's this level on pre-market. So that pretty much pre-market high. Nvidia needs to hold pre-market high as support for me to be bullish on Nvidia. No problem. Yeah, it's trying to go there, Nvidia. Your next resistance. That's your next resistance. But because I have zero DT, I don't have really a PT for Amazon. I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna see how it's acting, and also spy on QQQ. So if you have for next week Amazon, I my PT will be just next resistance, which is around 144. But with zero DT, I don't have a PT. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so now SPY is looking bullish on the daily. So we want to see a SPY holding 450. Or for me, I want to see it breaking 452. If SPY closes the daily candle at 452 or above, that for me is very bullish. Watch Apple. I really like Apple here. Kind of feel like getting in on Apple because I like this gap that it has here. Um, if Apple is holding after bad earnings, that's pretty bullish. Very bullish for the market. Amazon, like, beautiful, beautiful. Pretty happy with my day so far. Like, um, I think it was a very good decision to get Meta and Google calls for next week and getting zero DT, QQQ, and Amazon. That was that was the move. That was the play. I know, right? I was expecting for Google to just do a big move today because Google it's been holding so good 128, 129. Like even when the market was going down hard, Google was still holding 128, 129. So I was like my main watch today was Google. Um because it was holding too good when with the market going down, but now the market is kind of like doing like a V recovery and Google is not really moving, but for me it's still looking very bullish. Watch Nvidia here is rejecting that level that I was talking about with pretty much pre-market high. So you want to see Nvidia holding this level as support. You want to see it break it, retesting, and hold it as support. If Nvidia does like a break, retest, and hold, that's pretty very bullish, like really bullish. Meta is so weak, but as long as it's holding here, like this morning low, I'm still bullish on Meta. Ooh, that was a weird candle on Amazon. You want to see holding, we want to see holding, we want to see QQQ holding VWAP, but keeps having trouble with 376, which is kind of weak. Okay, that's a weird dream. I don't want to know anything about it. That's so weird. You guys are funny. Okay, let's change subject here. Let's go with the snack of the day. I bought pretty much all the flavors. Well, not all the flavors, but I bought like 4 different flavors of the Bearable brand that I think is very good. It has very good macros. So let's pick one flavor for today. Um, this one is the cookies and cream. This one is the peanut caramel and the caramel cashew. I think I want to try this one. Thank you, Susan. Um, I also have, oh, and I have the caramel choco. Choco. This might be very good. And I also have the Quest birthday cake. I'm between I think I'm gonna try the caramel cashew. I like this one. So it has 200 calories, mm, 8 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 20 grams of protein. So yeah, it's gonna be this one today. Well, you don't like birthday cake? I love everything birthday cake. Everything birthday cake. Mm-mm-mm. This is how it looks. You have like crunchy stuff on top. Chewy. Mm-mm-mm. But it's very good. It tastes like a healthy sneaker. Yeah. Mhm. I think Disney has earnings next week, right? Or in 2 weeks. Don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, an entry here on Disney for a swing trade. I like it. Yeah, look, Disney is at a very very strong support. It has earnings next week. I wish Disney didn't have earnings next week to enter. But yeah, I think Disney can move here. Definitely. Definitely Disney can move here. OnlyFans? Why? Why OnlyFans? FTSA? What's that? FTSE 100? FTSE 100? What's that? GBP? Are you trading Forex? This 7K. Why do you want me to check this? It's 7K. I'm not gonna look this. Mm, you guys are weird. Bro, Amazon is killing it. I'm 90% up on those Amazon calls. So if QQQ breaks 376, I think Amazon definitely is gonna go to 144. Oh, I saw this girl that is making like millions of dollars on OnlyFans just by letting her, like just by letting people watch her sleep. She just sleeps and people pay for that. That's weird. 377. Mm, look how, what? Why is this like that? That was weird. Nvidia just rejected that level that I was talking about. That's why I wanted to see Nvidia above and hold it in a support. That's bearish. And I like that Kava, it's holding here. It's holding 55. That's pretty bullish. I think Kava, if keeps holding 55, I think it's gonna go to 60. Or it's gonna retest 58. APH. Mm, mm, mm. APH. It's flagging on the daily. Definitely. You want to see it holding VWAP today. Now, you want to see it holding. Ooh, just had earnings before. This one is a good one. I think this one is very good. Golazo. So, when you have news or earnings, the stock gaps up and then the next few days just consolidate. That's very bullish. Very, very bullish. It's consolidating above 87, which is support. Um, it's at this resistance, but because it's consolidating, I think it's gonna break that resistance, honestly. So yeah, I do love that one. I think it's a very good, very easy to trade setup. Looks great for a swing trade, honestly. You want to see it holding 87. That's all-time high, right? Like, um, yeah. So this week is the all-time high, like the new all-time high. Before was this one, right? And the thing is like it moved very slow. But I kind of want to take it on this small account because I like this one. 90 call for September. Yeah, that's a good contract for this one. Let's see how are the contracts for that. APH. You got September 90 and it's 12% down today and only 145. Yeah, I'm getting that one. Pretty easy setup. So, um, my entries here. No, not this. Thank you. This one was a good one. So my entry here, my first PT1 is this all-time high. My stop loss is around 97, 87. So my stop loss is this week here. My entries here. My PT is this high. So that's 1.94. I think a better entry will be lower because it's kinda, I like everything that it's 2 or more. This one is right there is 1.94. But I think your first PT, it's this new all-time high, but I think can go higher because it's consolidating here. So I think could go higher. So yeah, I got in. I don't have a big position on this one, but I do like it. Definitely. I definitely like it. So I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm just gonna put my alert here. I'm gonna put it at 90. And my other alert at stop loss. And I'm not even gonna check this one. Bye. Yeah, QQQ is trying. So far, the daily is looking pretty bullish. Same with SPY. I really like this Apple here. If I didn't have Amazon, I would enter Apple because it's not moving. I will enter for next week, not for today because it's not really moving. So if doesn't move, it's gonna dry it out your premium. Um, and I got more Kava on this small account. So let's go and check how these things went. So I'm sad that I decided to close everything yesterday and it had like a $300 loss. But it is what it is. Like when you have a small account, you need to be careful and yeah, and protect that account. The account is 200% up, a little bit over 200% up. It was 300 before, but it's just like 200% up on a small account is very good. Like trading a small account is extremely difficult. Very. So yeah, I got more Kava closer to 55. The last one I got it at 235, which was a very good entry. Was very cheap. Mm, Google is down 5%. I kind of feel like getting more at Google, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah. Uh, uh, uh. I mean, 200% on a month. That's pretty good. And Nvidia keeps rejecting. Which one, Craig? Oh, okay. You're talking with Golazo. Okay. Come on, give me 144, Amazon. Give me 144. We just need QQQ to hold to break 376 and hold it as support. It's been a pain in the ass. And I think Google is getting ready, but it needs QQQ to break 376. Who's on Amazon with me? That was a play today. That was a play. It's 100% up, that play. 110 now. Why are you out? Like Amazon just need like uptrend non-stop. Look how the 90 MA is holding. It's like acting as support. If not even breaking below the 90 MA. 113%, 120% now. Well, if you have a small account, the small accounts when you need to hold your winners even more. That's the only way you're gonna grow it. 125% on Amazon. 130%. That was the play. Amazon was the play. Holding a winner is very easy. Just follow if you get nervous, just follow the 90 MA. But in reality, even without the 90 MA, I can hold this because it's just making lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, using previous resistance as support, previous resistance as support, previous resistance as support. That like here on a SPY, you don't like the VWAP is a 90 MA doesn't work with this type of move. You just gotta watch what the candles are telling you and watching the main like levels. So 415, I'm sorry, 450 and 452 are the main levels. And look how held pre-market low. Look this reaction here. Pre-market low, look this bullish candle. Like I don't even look the colors of the candle. This is a bullish hammer, like that's a change of direction. You can also do something like this. This is your trend, broke your trend. This is a bearish candle, but then you have this engulfing bullish candle next to it on an uptrend now. So you can do now something like this, maybe. Apple is looking fantastic, looking beautiful. Same with Google, Amazon. I like how Meta is holding here. Nvidia is going for the level that I was talking about. You guys want to see it holding above. I knew today, like you guys know that I don't like trading Fridays, but I knew today was gonna be a good day. Good day. To Today was definitely worth it trading. If QQQ breaks morning high, it's gonna go to 380 again. Amazon, it's in the money right now. I got the 142 calls and those are up 150% up. So I'm gonna sell pretty much like 90% of my contract at 144. Even though I think it can keep going higher if QQQ breaks morning high. I think this thing is gonna like explode if QQQ can break morning high. But 144 is a resistance that we need to watch. It's, let's see. So it can go a little bit higher. It can go till 145, 144.50. But yeah, I'm gonna sell like 80-90% of my contracts and then just hold some runners here. That way it's a completely free trade with a lot of profits. Yeah, Nvidia, you want to see Nvidia holding 452. But Nvidia keeps fighting that level. Like keeps fighting here. You want to see it holding here. That's pre-market high. See how easy trading it is? You just need to be patient here. Like you need to be patient. If Nvidia consolidates here and makes a flag with QQQ keep going higher, that's gonna be bullish even though it's still under this level here. Yeah, no problem. It makes me like very, very happy that you guys are making money. Sometimes you make money and I don't, and that honestly makes my day. So I think if you guys just look my plan, like pre-market plan, like I gave you the levels, like the 120, 129 is the level, was is the level to watch on Google. Meta 316, obviously Meta, that was a bad one, but still, like if you have a plan and then you have, like I post 1, 2, 3, 4 charts, just pick 2 or 3 and then just watch those levels. If it is, if you're new here or new trading, I will say just watch SPY and QQ. Like SPY, I said it, 450. That's your level, 450. And with QQQ, it was 376. So you just gotta wait and see. And you guys know that I always use the daily chart, so I like to check how, like what the daily candles are telling me. Like here, look, this was a clear support on the daily candle. So that's why I was looking for that. And without seeing the daily candle is a pre-market low. So you see, okay, pre-market low is the same as yesterday's resistance. It was Wednesday support. So you add up everything and you make your trading plan and then just follow it. Okay, Nvidia broke that level. It's at 452.15. 150% on Amazon. But the thing, I'm not gonna lie, when you have a choppy market like this week was a difficult week to trade unless you're a very good scalper. But if you're not a very good scalper, um, it was a very difficult week to trade. Also, if you have a small account, scalping is not gonna make it for you. I don't think scalping works for a small account or a medium size account. You need a big account for to really see profits scalping. I'm taking 0DT. These are high risk Nvidia calls 452.50. I like Nvidia is retesting the previous resistance, acting as a board. I feel like I'm over trading, but I still like it. I like that QQQ is about 376. I want to see QQQ holding this level. Only 90 MA on the 5 minute time frame. Mm, mm, So I don't think Apple is gonna do much today. So, but I think as long it's holding 180, like it's so as long as it's holding morning low, I think it could make a bullish move next week. But I don't think it's gonna do much today. I'm gonna start taking profits here on Amazon. Yeah, I always use a 5 minutes for entries and then and the daily for my levels. Daily and weekly charts for my levels. But yeah, I use 5 minutes. Um, so I will say if you have a 25K account, it's valid to start scalping. But below that, no. Mm, I don't know. I don't know how many candles I wait for the confirmation, honestly. I just watch like like look I watch a few things. Like I honestly don't know how to answer that because you gotta watch not only how many candles are there, you also need to watch how are those candles. So those candles are, you can have three, four, five, even 10 candles, but if those candles are looking bearish, at support, I will wait for a bullish engulfing candle or something like that. So I have no idea how much. Like, let's just say, Sam, if you want to scalp QQQ puts at 452, well, SPX, and you buy two contracts. So how much? Kinda like I have no idea how much SPX contract is worth it. Like for zero DTE, if you wanna buy here, like let's just say you wanna buy here the 452, you wanna play this small move here, scalping here. For a SPY to go to 452, you buy two calls on SPX. How much is that? If AMD is near 120, um, it means like it went up a lot today. So entering here, it will be chasing. Like there's no point on looking that. Yeah, the entry was here on AMD when retouch this pre-market level. So right here, I would not enter anything. But yeah, I also have the 120 level. It needs to break this morning high and use it as support for AMD to go to 120. I don't think it's gonna go to 120 today if QQQ keeps doing this. I don't think it's gonna go to 120 today. You need QQQ to be very bullish for AMD to go to 120 today because it's looking just like QQQ. The only way that AMD is gonna go to 120 today if QQQ keeps going higher. So you want to see QQQ keeps holding 376 as support and go higher. But you can scalp AMD calls here with a stop loss under 116 maybe, or it depends. Like I don't know. For me, entering here, it will be chasing because I like to have like good entries. So the entry was here on this move here, on this pullback. You have the, yeah, no problem. You have the Discord link everywhere. Like, you have it here, you have it here, you have it on my description. I'm sorry, you have it, no, this way. You have it here, you have it on the description, you have it here also. You have it everywhere. Yeah, the 5 minutes doesn't really work for you if you are for scalping. The scalping, if you are scalping, you need to use like faster time frames. I just don't love scalping. I like day trading or swing trading. I love swing trading. But scalping, I don't like, for me it's not worth it. You putting too much money on the line to make this big. I prefer to get like to put this money on the line and make this one this big. I don't know. We gotta see. Like I said before, like trading is not about guessing what's gonna happen. You just gotta wait and see. I don't know if Amazon is gonna keep going higher or not. So far, it's rejecting here. If you enter with me, you are probably like 100% up or more. And if you're not taking profit on a 50, 30, 70% up trade and you want more, that is just being greedy. Oh yeah, this week it's not good for swing trade. Swing trades, you gotta swing trade on a clear with a market that it has a clear trend. This week was horrible for swing trading. Pretty very difficult, very difficult. But right now, with the market above 450, I'm bullish. And because we had so many like stocks at very strong and good support, I feel more comfortable swing trading today. I don't use the 20 SMA. I don't think it's worth it, honestly, even though maybe it works. But you don't need to have a bunch of lines on your chart when you're clearly looking how like the candles are telling you that it's consolidating. It's making a flag, holding 9 EMA. So I don't need the daily SMAs or anything like that, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. And even I'm trying to trade without the 9 EMA and the VWAP. I can trade without the 9 EMA and VWAP, but it's just like I kind of used to it to see it on my 5 minute time frame chart. But if you really, whoa, thank you. Thank you. That was so nice. So nice. Thank you. So I think we need like if we want to be better traders, we need to really learn how to trade, how to read the the candles. Like the candles are tells you what where the market is going. Like this candle here, not only the candles, the trend also. Like right now, SPY is in this uptrend. You see the 90 EMA is acting as support, is consolidating. You have a bunch of green candles making higher low, higher low, higher low in a flag. So that's bullish. I don't use volume on my day to day, but if I'm like before, like let's just say tonight, like I always do this, like every few days, I just go through all my charts and I check which charts had like good setups, and I do put on the daily, I do check the volume to see, because sometimes you can have like a big gap, and then if the volume is low, it means the gap is gonna like, you're gonna see a B turn on that move. But if the volume is high on a big gap, I'll expect for more continuation of that gap. So let's go here. Amazon on the daily, it's gonna have big move, big volume here. So with big volume, I know that most likely the move is gonna keep going. So I use it sometimes on the daily, but intraday I don't use it because I kind of like reading the candles. But I know a lot of people use them, use the volume, and it's very helpful. But I feel like I don't need it anymore, and I kind of like to see my charts being like very clean. Like I honestly I don't like to have too many things on my chart. When I see a chart that it has too many lines and too many like stuff, like sometimes I see like rainbows on a chart, I'm like, I don't know how you can understand that. Like it freaks me out. Yeah, Amazon is flagging on the 9 EMA with the 9 EMA. My boo. So yeah, Nvidia is looking pretty good also. Let's put Nvidia here. I just wanted to move faster because I got 0 DT. So I need Nvidia to really like move. Also, I want to be done trading in like 30 minutes. I'm Venezuelan. Mm-mm-mm. Weeklies? I wouldn't hold Google or Meta weeklies, even though Google is looking like it's getting ready to boom boom. But I'm glad that I got it next week. We maybe have like a power hour that is like explosive, but I like more Google for next week because I think the market, like I said before, if um SPY can hold 450, it's bullish. If can hold 452, it's extremely bullish. Um, for QQQ for tech, I want to see QQQ holding 376. That's bullish. So that's gonna make if SPY and QQQ are bullish, I think gold is gonna go back to 134. That's why I got for next week contracts. But I also have 131 and 130 for today because I got them yesterday. Pastelitos. Yeah, this is the Boom Boom trading channel. Mm, okay, so yeah, it's the daily candle closes like this with this hammer here. That's bullish. I'm selling a little bit more of Amazon just in case. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Okay, so QQQ, we want to see it holding 376. If you're in Nvidia, you want to see it holding here, this level. SPY looks like it wants to retest 452, or at least this morning high. Who knows? Gold is not doing anything, but I like that it's not doing anything. I like that it's consolidating here. That was a nice hold. Amazon is looking like it's flagging here also, but needs, as long as QQQ is holding here 376, I think tech is gonna keep moving higher. So we have 127 people here and we're still not at 120 likes. We need a little bit more likes, at least 120. We need like 7 more and then 7 more. Ooh, that's an ugly Nvidia rejection there. Ugly rejection there. Mm -mm -mm, mm -mm -mm. Okay, so done for the day. I don't think it's worth like watching this slow move here. Um, for I don't care about Nvidia. Leave. Okay, so if QQQ, we want to see QQQ, like I said 1,000 times, we want to see QQQ holding the support here, the 376 support, so it can keep going higher. SPY needs to break 452 and hold it also as support. Amazon, I don't know what's gonna do Amazon now because it's already up, so it needs maybe just to consolidate a little bit. So if you had 0 DT, I will take profits. Google, I'm gonna be holding Google next week unless it breaks 129. You want to see it holding 129. If you didn't take profits on Amazon when it was above 100% on 0 DTE, I don't know what you're doing because it's 0 DTE. So you need to take profits. Meta next week, it depends how, if QQQ it's looking bullish or bearish, honestly. Because Meta is a little bit weak, but it's holding this 313 support. So I'm just gonna wait and see how QQQ is looking. Yeah, it depends on QQQ. I'm gonna cut or not Meta. In Kava, my stop loss is this week here, so it will be around under 54.20, 54.19. That's my stop loss on Kava. I'm not expecting to do anything on Kava. I don't think Kava is gonna do much today. I think it's just gonna just hold around here. So yeah, that's it. Amazing day for me. I had a beautiful, beautiful 0 DTE puts on QQQ. Beautiful, beautiful 0 DTE calls on Amazon. Google and Meta just doing nothing, honestly. And Kava, the same. Those are 3 swing trades that I'm holding unless QQQ looks bearish. If QQQ closes bearish, I'm gonna get out of Meta and Google if it loses 129. So that's it, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for supporting the channel. See you on Monday pre-market.